y'all, and welcome to today's video. It is Sunday, so we are going to be judging new makeup. I'm going to be showing you photos and giving you my thoughts on all the new makeup releases. I'm going to judge the makeup. I hope that you will comment, judge the makeup along with me. We are always going to judge the makeup. We are never going to judge each other. If I hate something and you love it, then guess what? I love that for you. We should all buy and wear and enjoy the makeup we want. If you're new here, I want to say, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. I do upload lots of new videos every single week. Last week, I uploaded a video every day. 7 new videos last week. So make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss out on any of the new fun makeup content that I have planned. I am excited though. There are a lot of things to talk about. Some things that I'm just like, I've been waiting all week to talk to y'all about. I can't wait. All the Instagram accounts that I pull from will be down in the description box just in case you want to follow them too. They are listed down there. But yeah, I'm excited. Tomorrow is Halloween. I have a fun video planned for tomorrow. I'm wearing my Hocus Pocus shirt. I am ready, so let's jump into it. Y'all, let's talk first about this MAC and Black Panther collaboration. This is the full reveal of the Wakanda Forever collection. I don't have the prices, but I have to say I'm excited about this collection. Let's look at it. Extra Dimension Skin Finishes in Royal Challenge and Royal Vibrancy. There is an eyeshadow palette with mattes and metallics, lipsticks, liquid lip colors, waterproof liners, eyeliners, eye brush, face brush, makeup bag. So I have to say, I bought the entire MAC Stranger Things collection that launched earlier this year, and I really enjoyed it. Is it my favorite eyeshadow palette? No, no, it's not, but I thought the quality was really good. I enjoyed the theming. I enjoyed the packaging. I think I could create some really pretty looks with it. I've enjoyed that every time I've used it. I really enjoyed the lip glosses. I thought it was really fun. So I'm actually planning to pick up a few of these things. I don't know what all I want to buy yet. I would love to know what you think of this collection. Looking at the palette, I definitely want to buy the palette. I think it's really fun. I don't know that it's super unique. I've seen other things like this on the market, but I'm still interested in this. We have a green, a purple, a blue, a black, an orange, a bronze, a yellowy gold, and what looks to be like a champagne vanilla-y type shade. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy a highlighter. That's the thing for me. If I was just buying this as a fan and not a makeup lover, but I'm like, oh, I want to buy some of this, the highlighter is the thing that I think looks the coolest. Like, it has the Black Panther mask imprinted on it. I think that's really cool. Not planning to pick up the brushes or the makeup bag. I do like MAC brushes a lot, but I don't feel like I need those. I think that could be a other cool thing if you're a fan of the show, not super into makeup. Maybe you would like to buy the bag because you could put other things in there, you know, but I don't know. I'll probably buy the palette, a highlighter, and one lipstick. That's kind of like what I have in mind. And then maybe the lip gloss, because I do enjoy MAC lip glosses. But yeah, I think this collection is well done. I love the black and purple packaging. I think it captures the essence of the movies. I have not seen the second movie. It's not out yet, but I want to. Black Panther, I would say it's my favorite Marvel movie, followed by Eternals and then Black Widow. But I really, really, really loved Black Panther. I think this collection looks super duper cool. So yeah, I'm planning to pick this up, and I can definitely make a video. If y'all want to see that, let me know. And that way, if you're interested in it, maybe I can let you know if the quality is good like it was in Stranger Things. I'm excited. I'm excited about this. I'm most excited for that highlighter, but I think they did a really good job on this collection. So let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, I posted about these new Beauty Bay palettes over on my community tab when they launched at the beginning of the week, but these are the neutral palettes. I have to say, I kind of like that Beauty Bay is just like, it's a neutral palette. Why do we have to come up with a name for it? It's a neutral palette. It's neutral, it's neutral. I kind of like that. I like the Beauty Bay eyeshadow formula. I think they make some great palettes. If you want to know my thoughts on Beauty Bay's formula, I do have an entire Beauty Bay playlist. I've reviewed a ton of their palettes, created a ton of looks, and I have to say, I decided to pass on these palettes, but I was definitely tempted because I'm like, that could be like the perfect neutral drugstore palette. I like that this is mostly cool tones, but when you look at the big palette specifically, there are a few tones that you could get a warm-ish look with, but overall it's mostly cool and mauve-y type tones. I would not be interested in the 9-pan. It looks like an all matte palette. That's not really me, but I do think if you have some really fun all shimmer palettes like Unearthly Cosmetics All I Ever Wanted, Adept Cosmetics Plain Jane, even the new Minka palette from Adept that has a lot of beautiful shimmers, this could be a great companion palette to those all shimmer palettes that you have. What is that, for 16-pan palette, I like that it goes from light to dark. Really, all three of the palettes do. But if I were going to pick one up, I would pick up the 42-pan palette. Do I need 42 neutral shadows? No, so ultimately I decided to skip this, but I do really like the variety that you get there. I feel like if you love neutrals, you're like, I only want to wear cool mauve tones for the rest of my life, you could buy the 42-pan palette and it would probably be like 2 years before you even hit pan on a shadow because you have so many options. So, and that 42 color palette is only $25. I feel like that's a great price point. The 16 color palette is $13 and the 9 color is $8.50. So I will link to this as well as everything else that I talk about. I'll put links in the description box for y'all. So definitely check those out if you're curious. But yeah, I think this is pretty, but ultimately I decided to pass on it because I only have one face. I can only test so many makeup. So I know a lot of y'all were super excited about though, and I think it's really nice. Okay, let's talk about this palette from LH Cosmetics. This is the Reloaded palette. It's $41, inspired by the peacefulness of the forest, a 2-in-1 palette with shadows and cake liners. So I was actually a little tempted by this because I would really like to try LH Cosmetics. I want to try her eyeliners. I've actually tried a primer from her that my friend Angie has. I've used that a few times and I think it's really nice. She has a matte primer that's really nice. So I was a bit tempted by this palette. I do like 9-pans. I think there's fun things in a curated color story. It can be very inspiring, but I think I'm ultimately gonna pass because I need to say no to as much as possible. I really need to say no as much as possible. So I think I'm going to say no to this one, but let's look at the colors. I kind of like that top row, that it is light shades, 2 shimmers and 1 matte. And then that middle row, I think that trio could be a beautiful all matte look right there. And then the bottom row, I actually really like. That's the one that's kind of calling my attention the most because you have this like khaki green shade, a deeper green, and a deeper blue. It looks really, really pretty in this photo. But yeah, whenever I can say no, I try because, you know, if you've been around at my channel for a while, you know I buy a lot of makeup. I don't have a lot of willpower to say no, so this one I'm gonna pass on. But I do really want to buy some things from LH Cosmetics. I think I'm just gonna wait till there's a Black Friday sale. Beauty Bay does have a lot of the brand's things for 30% off right now, but yeah, I just want to see what they're gonna do for Black Friday. Okay, Lawless has released some new things, and I wanted to talk about it and hear what y'all have to say about this because I've never really been interested in Lawless eyeshadows before, and this is the first palette from them that kind of made me do a double take. I actually didn't think this was Lawless when I saw it. I kind of wondered if this was a new ColourPop palette because I do think the color story looks interesting, and then when I saw it was Lawless, like, I kind of perked up a little bit more because I'm like, oh, okay. I like when I see brands do things that surprise me. So this is available now online at QVC, so I will link it. But this is a mini winter beach lip plumper set. You get a lip liner and 3 glosses. I like the Lawless gloss. That's the only thing I've ever tried from the brand is their Forget the Filler lip gloss, and I really enjoy it. But the eyeshadow palette is the one that I'm really looking at. So the eyeshadow palette is only $27, and you can add a mascara and get it for $32.96. It says it's a winter beach inspired palette featuring 8 matte and shimmer shades from warm and cool tones. So I don't think that's a bad price point, and I definitely see the winter beach inspiration. If you've ever been to the beach when it's, you know, not summer, not warm, not hot, I definitely get those vibes from this palette, especially that top row. I see the sand, I see that inspiration, and then on the bottom row, I see the water inspiration with the blue greens. I'm really intrigued by this palette, honestly. I like that there is a matte white in here because I think that's going to give you options with the green and blue mattes, because you can go in with the white and the green or the blue. You can lighten those shades up a lot, and then you can use the mattes on their own to deepen up a look. I just think a matte white really makes the palette versatile. So I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this one. I may actually end up picking that up. I don't think I'll order from QVC. I'm not sure. If you order from QVC and you have good shopping experiences, definitely let me know. But yeah, I've got my eye on this one, and I'm a little surprised, but this is the first Lawless palette that I'm really intrigued by. Okay, Give Beauty released 6 more shades of their I'm Still Here high performance matte liquid lipsticks. $24 each, and they are on the Sephora site. I actually ordered one of these when I placed my Sephora order. I can definitely do a Sephora haul if y'all want to see that when my order comes in. Let me know. I did take advantage of the 20% off sale going on right now, and I decided to try one of these because I have 2 of the Give Beauty High Shine. I think they're called like the Anaheim Shine lipsticks, and I love the formula so much. So I'm like, let me try the liquid lipsticks. Let me try the liquid lipsticks. So I bought one, and if I like it, maybe I will buy another one. I think the shades released are really nice. I think they have a good range, very light nude shades and very dark shades. That shade Tartan looks super dark, while Camo looks very light. There's a few red shades. So I am excited to try these. I can definitely let you know my thoughts once I've tested it out. But what about you? Did you buy these with the Sephora sale? Are you shopping the Sephora sale? Are you trying Give Beauty? Please let me know. Okay, this is the Angels of Illumination 3 palette from Bella Beauty Bar. We briefly touched on this either last week or the week before. I can't remember, but we didn't have a lot of information. But this is the 3rd palette in the Angels of Illumination series. This is coming November 8th at 12 p.m. EST. I do have a code with Bella Beauty Bar. It's Heather if you ever want to save. I always have my codes and things in the description box of my videos. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see whether those are affiliate codes or non-affiliate codes. It's always there for y'all. But I'm actually wearing this palette today. Bella Beauty Bar sent me this palette, which I'm happy about because I was planning to purchase it along with their like new House of the Dragon flaky flake chroma, I forget what they call them, but we talked about them last week. I said I wanted to buy them. Bella Beauty Bar did send them to me, so I'm wearing this palette today. I did film this eye look. I'm gonna make a video basically just showing you how to use all shimmer, all special shades like these types of palettes. I wanted to give you some inspiration, test it out, see the formula and everything, but I can say I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying this. I think the colors in here are beautiful. I really like how if you go down each row, you can create an all shimmer look with those. I mean, I'm sorry, not each row, each column. So like the first 3 in that column, use those, do an all shimmer look. So fun. I've done several all shimmer looks here on my channel. I think this palette is laid out in a really beautiful way. So I will put it in the description box for y'all if you want to check it out. But I mean, just It looks so pretty. I love to sparkle and shine. I really, really, truly do. Okay, Glow by AURIC, which is Samantha Ravindell's brand, has shown their holiday 2022 items. These are 2 new shades of the lip tints. This is Haze, which is a sheer luscious muted plum, and Ripe, a sheer muted juicy cherry, launching on November 1st. I think these are really pretty. Not something I'm planning to buy. I don't know if the brand's going to launch anything else from holiday, but these do look very luxurious, very pretty. Okay, Tom Ford Spring 2022. This is a lot of new products, but I just want to touch on it briefly. It says these capsule collections are releasing in limited edition packaging. We have some new quads, and they're very expensive. Looks like we have some new lip products, a new fragrance. I will have to say, I really like Tom Ford fragrances. I know they're pricey, but my husband has one. I have one. I really, really enjoy them. I think they're super nice. These quads are not something I'm planning to pick up. I'm sure some of my favorite channels that review luxury makeup will be reviewing these. I'm sure Morgan Turner, Michelle Wong, they're going to review these, so I'll definitely watch their videos, but just not something I need. I want to say the Tom Ford quad price point is usually between like, I want to say it's somewhere around like $75 to $90, somewhere in there. I don't know exactly. I do think the sets look really nice. The candles look nice. I would be more interested to see if new fragrances are coming up, because I do love Tom Ford fragrances. Okay, Nomad revealed their new palette. I won't spend too much time talking about it because I did upload my video yesterday. Nomad sent this to me. I created 2 looks with this palette. This is a palette inspired by Santa's village in Finland, which I think is so, so fun. This is going to launch on Tuesday, November 1st at 11 a.m. Eastern time. They do say that it is limited edition and it is limited stock available. So I'm not sure if it sells out, if they'll restock, because they did say right up front that it is limited stock available. This palette, I like this palette. I will say the shimmer shades, they're more topper-like in my opinion. When I layered them on top of mattes, when I layered them on top of a glitter primer, they were very beautiful, but they're very hard pressed. So even if you use your finger, you're going to have to be a little more aggressive. If you use a brush, you'll have to be a little more aggressive. And just know that they are topper type shades. I do think they're very, very pretty. If I did have a couple of people ask me, like, if I had to choose between this and the Whistler Snow Lodge palette, because I do think there are a few, like, similarities. Definitely not the same, but some similarities. My preference would be the Whistler Snow Lodge palette, but I do think this is pretty, and I think I created some unexpected looks with this palette. That's not me trying to toot my own horn, but at all. I created a look that was like a gray, pink, purple type look, and I think it was really pretty, and it came together like really unexpectedly, but I really, really enjoyed it. So I think this palette is super cute. They say the color story of Making Spirits Bright, Holiday Mattes, White Snow, Green Fir Tree, Elf Gray, and Santa's Red Suit, paired with, you would even say they glow, sheer and shifty shimmers, perfect highlight as cheeks, Cupid's bow, or décolleté. That cracks me up. I do have swatches in different types of lighting over in that YouTube video. Again, I uploaded that yesterday, so definitely check it out. If you're curious at all, you want to see looks, anything like that, check that video out. Fenty Skin has released a Watch-A-Tone Niacinamide Dark Spot Serum. This is launching on November 4th. The only thing I've ever tried from Fenty Skin is their Pre-Show Glow. It's like an exfoliating mask, kind of. You like put it on, you let it set for a minute, and then you have like this little scrubby. I really, really love that. I love it so much. A little bit goes a long way. I love using that. And I will say with this, it's a Niacinamide Dark Spot Serum, $42. My skin loves niacinamide. It helps with tone, texture. I love it. But I'm using one from Glow Recipe right now that I absolutely love, their niacinamide serum. So I'm not planning to pick this up, but if you've never tried a niacinamide and you really love the brand, maybe you would be interested in this one. MOIRA Beauty has released glitter gel liners, 8 shades for $7 each, or the bundle for $48 at MOIRA Beauty. I really like glitter liners and things like this, not for eyeliner, but just to add a little glitter to a look. I don't know if these are eye safe. That is something you have to take up with the brand. I don't know. Look on their site. But what I like these types of products for is to do a look and then take these and just lightly kind of brush over either the inner corner or the lid to just add some glitter and fun. So I will link these down below. The swatches in the top of this photo look like the swatches. The swatches on the bottom where they're on a light and dark skin tone do not look like real swatches to me. Those look incredibly photoshopped. I'm not saying they are photoshopped. I'm not accusing them of anything. I don't know. Again, I don't work for MOIRA, but just looking at those swatches, I'm like, what is this? To me, it looks like they put a swatch stencil down and then layered this 500 million thousand times, but maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. Leaks from NATASHA Denona. NATASHA Denona always seems to have leaks. Let's talk about this first. This is what was leaked. You know, I don't know. I think there are people who are working at different retailers worldwide who just are not in love with makeup the way we are. I did watch my friend Angelica Nyqvist, her new makeup release video, and she said basically exactly what I was feeling. I have had situations before where I have gone into store and I've said, hey, do you have XYZ? And the sales associate has no idea what I'm talking about. And that is fine. I remember going into my local Ulta when Jacqueline Cosmetics was coming to Ulta, and I asked them, hey, Jacqueline Cosmetics I know is coming to Ulta tomorrow. Are y'all gonna have the brand in store? And the associate was like, I don't know. I was like, well, like, are you gonna put the products out tomorrow? And she's like, I don't know. I was like, okay, now maybe she just didn't want to tell me, but I don't know like why they would do that. But I feel like she was probably like literally just hired to be a cashier. She didn't know anything about makeup. And I've had the same thing happen with different collections. You know, I ask, hey, are y'all going to have this collection in store? I don't know. Like, I think there are like probably people who get in the NATASHA Denona shipment. They don't realize they're not supposed to put these products out, so they get in a shipment of makeup, they put it out on display, and then a makeup lover comes in and they're like, this is an unreleased NATASHA Denona palette, and take a picture. I'm not gonna lie, if I went into my local Sephora and I saw this new palette, I would immediately buy it, take a picture of it, and be like, oh my gosh, I have the new NATASHA Denona palette. Because at that point, like, I'm a customer, so I don't blame the customers who see this. Maybe it is a store employee who is like, I'm going to ruin this brand's launch and is, you know, putting these things out there. I don't know, but I feel like if it's in a store, it's on display, like it's out there, you know? So these photos have been shown, and this happens to NATASHA Denona all the time. We also see this happen to Anastasia Beverly Hills, other large brands. I don't know. At this point, I figure they probably don't really care that their photos get leaked, but what do I know? Now we can talk about my thoughts on this palette. This is the Retro Glam palette from NATASHA Denona. 15 mattes and shimmers. It just says mattes and shimmers, but I'd be curious. A couple of the shades look like her cream to powder formula that I really, really love. I'm definitely picking this up. I'm very excited about this. I did see a few comments of people saying they were curious how this would work on their deeper skin tone. So I would love to know what you think about that. If you do have a deeper skin tone, you can definitely let me know your thoughts and opinions. I'm planning to buy this. If we look at this row by row, so the top row, we have what looks to be 2 green shades. That shade Evergreen looks to be her cream to powder formula. and the other shade, I can't really see the name, like a green shimmery silver shade. It looks like we have a champagne, a more like brown neutral, and then a pink. Oh, that pink is calling to me. The middle row, it looks like we have kind of like a dark pewter shimmer, a green sage color, a baby pink, a baby sage color, and another neutral. Then coming to the bottom row, the pinky vanilla shimmer, a very pale tan shade, a silvery white, another pink, and a silvery green. So silvery greens, pinks, pewters, I'm into it. I'm planning to buy this. I'm wondering if this is her midi palette, where the price point is $69, I think now. I think they raised the price from $65 to $69. We're seeing a ton of brands raise their prices. I'm not going to be surprised if even more brands raise their prices. But if you were curious, yes, I will be buying this. I will be reviewing it. I will be doing a tutorial for y'all, swatching it, all of that. I think this looks so perfect, so pretty. I'm excited about it. I love Natasha Denona, absolutely one of my favorite brands. So yeah, I'm planning to pick this up. I can definitely let y'all know my thoughts on it, but I can't wait to buy it. Natasha Denona, take my money now. All right, we have Sigma Beauty Holiday Kits. These look pretty. I think these look really pretty. I don't need that eyeshadow palette. I do think it's very pretty. When I look at this collection, I don't necessarily think that, like I said, I don't need the eyeshadow palette. I do really like Sigma's eyeshadow formula. So if you would like to see me review this, definitely let me know. I really like the brushes with the white handles. I just feel like that screams holiday to me, like the white and the gold. I'm into it. I love Sigma highlighter and blushes, so I like to see that. I do have an affiliated code with Sigma. It's Heather Austin 10. I'll put it on the screen for y'all. But I think when I look at these, this is a very giftable collection. If you want to give somebody who you think would enjoy this a collection for Christmas, I think opening this up on Christmas morning would be so fun, because this truly is beautiful. I like that there's like a mini brush duo with a little bag, but the Winter Romance collection, so basically like everything for $129, Warm Wishes 6-pan palette, a blush duo, a dewy lip balm, lip oil, and bag. There's also a travel brush set, a glam brush set, and a getaway glam brush set. Again, this is available now, and I will link it down below. I do think it looks very, very, very pretty for holiday. Not something I totally need, but I'm into it. Okay, let's talk about a few things from Makeup Revolution. First, let's start with their collection inspired by The School for Good and Evil. I've never seen the movie. I heard it's a kid's movie. It looks cute. Maybe I will get around to watching it. Probably will not have time, but maybe. I asked my kid to watch it with me. They weren't interested in it, so I probably won't get around to watching this. But if you watched it, let me know your review down below. But this is the collaboration with The School for Good and Evil. I want to talk about these things individually, because once again, this is one of my biggest complaints with Makeup Revolution is the collections are so huge. They're overwhelming, and sometimes I just want to scroll because it's so much. So there is a double-sided palette that is not catching my eye. The palette that's in the black packaging though, I like that. Like, I really like that. I like the blue, I like the greens and the yellows and the pinks. I feel like it looks like a beautifully curated color story while also having a ton of options. Very tempted by that. The palette that's in the pinky white packaging looks pretty, not as interested in that. There's there's so many things. I can't even talk about everything in here. But there's bags, brushes, lashes, all kinds of stuff. But maybe you were a huge fan of the movie. Again, please let me know if you love the movie. I'd love to hear from you. We also have another Grinch collection. So they released like a Grinch advent calendar, and now we see this. Okay, the big palette in the Grinch face, lock that person up straight to jail. Put them in jail with the same people who did the Game of Thrones collection. Lock them up. They're not allowed to create makeup anymore. The person who designed the Grinch furry fuzzy cover with the purples and the green color story, give them a raise. That is adorable. I love the fuzzy packaging. What could be better than a Grinch themed collection with Grinch hair packaging? Absolutely love it. The mirror's cute. That highlighter, the way it slides in the Grinch face, adorable. The bag, don't care about the fuzzy liner. I kind of like that. I do not like Makeup Revolution sponges. I don't like them. They're hard. I feel like I'm hitting myself in the face with a rock. The lip kits are cute, but that fuzzy packaging, that is so cute. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. It is so cute. They deserve a raise. The Grinch face, again, them and the Game of Thrones person, they are trying to sabotage your company, Makeup Revolution. Let those people go. Let them go work for another brand because they should not be creating your collections. The fuzzy packaging, love it. Okay, we have the BALM. They love their puns, and they have released the Fun Guy eyeshadow. So Fun Guy, get it? You get it. We all get it. The BALM, $27.50 for 6 shades. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why? Why would I pay $30 for this? The color story inside, cute. I mean, I like to have a deep dark matte brown, a warm brown, an olive, and an orange, and the two shimmers look pretty, but like sometimes I think some brands just need somebody to rein them in. You know, there's something so beautiful about having so many ideas, and you come up with this concept and you're like, let's do this kind of 70s color story. It's going to be the Fun Guy palette. It's going to be Fun Guy. It's going to be like mushrooms and a guy. Like, somebody just needed to kind of rein it in and say, maybe the inside, the pans don't have to be in the shape of mushrooms. Maybe we don't have to have this ugly guy on the cover with the blonde hair. I don't know. Infused with mushroom extract. Oh, they put Clean Beauty on the packaging. Clean Beauty is a scam. I could literally spit in a cup and tell you that it is Clean Beauty. Rub it all over your face. I could do that because there is no regulation on the term Clean Beauty. In case you need to hear that, there is no regulation on the term Clean Beauty. I could wash the bottom of my feet with a wash rag and say, this is Clean Beauty. There's nothing. Now, if you want to look at Sephora, they have Clean at Sephora. You can go to that tab and you can see what that means to them. I have no idea what Clean Beauty means to the BALM. It could be anything. I hate that. Oh, I hate that. I hate when they put Clean Beauty because they're trying to take advantage of people who don't know what that means. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, the BALM is still doing what the BALM did 10 years ago. They're not innovating, and I'm tired of it. 'Tis the season for lime crime. I did order those liquid lips that we talked about last week, by the way. But this one, oh, we've got gems, liquid lips, blah, 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 blah. That quad is pretty, though, right? Let's talk about the quad. The quad is pretty. We've got a silver shimmer, an olive shimmer, a light lilac, and a deep navy. That is cute. Don't need it, but it's cute. We also have VISEART with their City Night collection. These are cute. I've still never tried VISEART. I don't know. They just haven't launched anything yet that I'm like, give it to me now and take my money. But these are very pretty. I think, okay. The top palette, I'm like, ooh, a teal palette. No, there is one teal shade. The rest are neutral shades. The packaging's throwing me off. The bottom one, I'm like, oh, a purple palette. No, there's 2 purple shades. So it's a pass for me. We also have Make Beauty coming out with Skin Mimetech Micro Suede Blushes. Matte blushes with hyaluronic acid and ceramides. 10 shades for $28 each, available at Make Beauty. I'm not planning to purchase these, but I will link them down below in case you want to. Remember, just because I'm interested in something, if I say it's boring, I'm not saying that you are boring. I'm saying the makeup is boring. If you look at it and you love it, that's great. I love it. buy what you want to buy. This is a sneak peek from BPERFECT and Stacey Marie. Who is holding who under contract? Listen, congratulations to them both. What am I going to say? Interstellar. So it's still such a large palette, so I can't even imagine what they're gonna do, but call me a clown because I'll probably buy it because I love the BPERFECT Stacey Marie collabs. I love them. Just listen, judge me, go ahead, because they see me coming. It's launching on the 3rd, and I'm gonna be on the site like this, ready to put in my PayPal information because I'm a clown. They know they're getting my money. What can I say? There's a new brand, SIMIHAZE Beauty, new at Sephora. Okay, let me read you this stuff first. Velvet Blur Matte Lipsticks for $36. Sun Flush Tint Blush, $35. Lip Glosses, $30. Blush Duos, $42. Lip Balms, $28. I Play Gem Sticker Pack, $30. Tubing Mascara, $30. The packaging on this is hideous. This looks like something my Polly Pocket as a child would have used for makeup, but in not a cute way. Polly Pocket, very cute. This looks like the knockoff Polly Pocket makeup. I don't like this. And for that price point, if you had told me, look at this, the price range is $3 to $12, what do you think? I would have been like, that's cute. But you think I'm gonna pay? No. First of all, I wouldn't pay $3 for this. This is just the packaging. I've never tried the makeup. I don't know who owns the brand. Is it a celebrity-owned brand? Now I'm scared because people are gonna be like hating me in the comments. Either way, it's fine. I hate the look of this. I don't even know what to say. I hate the way it looks. I don't even know what to say more than that. What can I say about it? I hate the way it looks. Do you love the way it looks? If you love the way it looks, I don't hate you, but I hate this makeup. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it. If you're looking at it and you're like, it's innovative, it's genius, wonderful. I'm not going to be fighting you to the checkout line. So, wonderful. All right, y'all. I hope you're having a super awesome, amazing, wonderful, fun, fantabulous day. I would love to know your thoughts on the new releases. Already told you I'm wearing the Angels of Illumination palette. I'm wearing the Oracle Chrome palette for highlighter, and I paired it with the mattes from Celestial Garden. This look will be coming to my channel later this week. I'm also, hair in my mouth. I'm also wearing Zaya Liquid Lip from Lunar Beauty with Lunar Beauty Aura on top for gloss. This is the makeup. Let me know. Are you shopping? Are you saving? Are you on a low buy, a no buy? Maybe I trash talked enough of the releases for those of y'all on a no buy that you're like, my money is safe. I'm going to be buying a few things. But I tried to say no to a bunch of things. Also, make sure you're subscribed because lots of uploads. I have so much content planned. I'm ready. Channel members, November's monthly tutorial is coming this week. Thank y'all for watching. Have a super awesome, amazing day. Subscribe before you leave. Bye.